Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we re-venturing deep into the heart of the wilderness to explore one of nature's most iconic and misunderstood relationships, the one between the deer and the wolf. It's a story often painted in simple terms of good versus evil, but the truth, as always, is far more complex and beautiful. Imagine a vast sun-dappled forest. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves. A magnificent deer, with its large, watchful eyes and graceful movements, steps into a clearing. It represents vigilance, agility, and a quiet strength. It moves with a purpose, always aware, a symbol of life thriving in the wild. Its senses are constantly at work, listening for the snap of a twig, smelling the air for any change. This is a creature perfectly adapted to its world, a living piece of the forest's soul. But it is not alone. In the shadows, another creature watches, the wolf, often cast as the villain. The wolf is, in reality, a master of strategy, a symbol of intelligence, and a testament to the power of community. A wolf pack is a family, a complex social unit where each member has a role. They communicate, they cooperate, they care for their young and old. They are not creatures of mindless aggression, but of calculated survival. When we see a wolf hunt a deer, it's easy to feel sympathy for the deer. And we should, because it's a life or death struggle. But let's look at the bigger picture. Wolves are nature's quality control. They typically target the old, the sick, or the weak. This might sound harsh, but it's a vital process. By removing these individuals, wolves ensure that the deer herd as a whole remains strong and healthy. They prevent the spread of disease and ensure that only the most fit animals pass on their genes. This is the unwritten law of the wild, a cycle that promotes resilience. Think about it this way. Without wolves, deer populations can explode. They overgraze the land, stripping it bare of young trees and plants. This doesn't just harm the forest, it ultimately harms the deer themselves. A landscape unable to support them leads to starvation and widespread disease. The wolf, by keeping the deer numbers in check, actually protects the entire ecosystem. They force the deer to keep moving, preventing them from lingering in one place for too long. This allows vegetation to recover and thrive. So, the wolf isn't the deer's enemy, it's its most challenging partner. The presence of the wolf makes the deer more alert, faster, and smarter. Every day is a test, pushing the deer to be the best version of itself. The wolf's pursuit hones the deer's senses and sharpens its instincts. In this dynamic, the hunter and the hunted are locked in a dance that has been going on for thousands of years. It's a dance that sculpts them both, making them stronger, more adaptively, and more alive. This relationship is a perfect metaphor for the challenges we face in our own lives. We all have wolves, those difficulties, obstacles, and fears that seem to hunt us. It's natural to want to run from them, to wish they would disappear. But what if we saw them differently? What if we saw them as the forces that make us stronger? The challenges that push us to be more creative, more resilient, and more aware. Just as the wolf strengthens the deer herd, our personal struggles can strengthen our character. They test our limits and reveal a strength we never knew we had. The wolf forces the deer to be fully present, to live in the moment with heightened awareness. Our challenges do the same for us. They pull us out of complacency and force us to engage with life on a deeper level. They teach us to be more strategic, to value our community, our pack, and to never take our survival for granted. The deer doesn't resent the wolf. It respects the role it plays. It adapts, it endures, it thrives. The story of the deer and the wolf is not a tragedy. It's a story of balance, a story of an intricate web of life where every thread is essential. It teaches us that predators are not evil. They are a necessary part of a healthy world. They are the artists who shape the landscape and the trainers who build a stronger community among their prey. They are the push that leads to growth. So the next time you think of the wolf and the deer, don't just see a chase, see a partnership. See an ancient, powerful story of how life creates balance and how challenge creates strength. It's a reminder that even in the face of what seems frightening, there is a deeper purpose at work, a purpose that ultimately serves the health and vitality of the whole. The deer and the wolf are two sides of the same coin, inseparable parts of the magnificent, wild tapestry of life. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the wild today. I hope it gave you a new perspective on this classic relationship. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories from the natural world. Let us know in the comments what you think about the dance between the deer and the wolf. Until next time, stay curious.